Zul'jin here. Welcome back to another episode on the Cobblestone Chronicles. So y'all, today's going to be a little bit of a talky episode because there's plenty of stuff that I need to do. Namely, I need to gather a bunch of sand. I want to start on the tree form, and I think I'm going to make it kind of an arboretum. I thought about maybe doing a little boat dock, and I kind of started that project, but I don't really know what design I want to use. Partly due to the fact that so much has changed between the last few versions of Minecraft and the fact that we're in SMP now. I really don't know how to do the boat dock that I originally wanted to do, and one of my cows have escaped. Those suckers get out of fence so bad. I breeded a bunch of them and they're starting to disappear slowly but surely. So it's that's kind of disheartening, but at any rate, we're going to head to the desert, and it looks like I'm already getting some frame rate or some chunk errors. Let's see, F3 and A all fixed up. Good deal. So we're just gonna farm some sand, and I'll talk about a few things that that I'm sure most of you will at least have a small opinion on. One of them, oh wow, it's raining. Let me take my particles off right quick. Video settings, particles, minimal. That way you guys won't have to hear the ambience of the rain. Well, I don't think it's gonna rain in the desert, but we will have to kind of pay attention to if there's creepers and stuff around, because I'm not very well armored up. Got a couple pieces, but blast protection 2 ought to help my feet. But I got a bunch of shovels too. I just enchanted them all with a little bit of levels that I had. I died a little bit earlier, so I didn't have a whole bunch of levels, but so today I've been doing a lot of building on Hypermine, and I have been watching a little bit of TV. I've been kind of taking it easy. My schedule has been a little bit erratic as usual, so I've been taking it a little bit easy on the YouTubes. Not taking it easy on YouTube, but just not doing much recording. And there was a lot of prep work that I did on Hypermine, so most of my content was not, I won't say it wasn't recordable, but it wasn't my typical stuff that I'd record, like Thaumcraft research and stuff, which, at least the basic things. But anyway, enough about Hypermine. I already getting rated on zombies. I had the opportunity recently to get on the Shaft podcast, so that was a lot of fun. I ended up going hang out. Well, I was in this. I didn't go to the studio or anything. I was just on a Skype call with a video Skype call with Brent and Wes and Eric Fullerton, and we did the Shaft podcast, which was very, very interesting. I got to meet those guys at PlayOnCon, and they were cool bunch of guys. Dead Workers Party. I ended up hanging out with them quite a bit. I think we sat together on one of the panels, and on the podcast itself, it was a pretty good time. The show has a lot of Minecraft news in it, and learned a few things that day, so that was pretty good. Didn't get a whole lot of talk time on there, but that's just kind of the way the show was scripted. But it was cool. I got to meet some people. I got to hang around the chat room a little bit on the stream before the actual show started, and they played a lot of good dubstep music while I was hanging out, so I enjoyed that. I like me some dub. But so that was pretty cool. I'll link that in the video description. They actually uploaded the stream to YouTube, so that's pretty cool of them, and you can go check that out at the link in the description if you like to see my face and hear my voice and all that good stuff. But at this point, if you haven't figured it out by now, you could probably just listen and not look, because this is the majority of what I'm going to be doing. I want to get a lot of glass. Let's talk about the build for just a second. I want to get a really, really large amount of glass so that I can make a dome of sorts for the tree form. I want to do something aesthetically pleasing, almost like a greenhouse, or biodome, if you will. Probably some water features involved. It'll be real nice. But that's going to be probably my next big build project. After that, I'd like to get a docking system worked out. I really need to do my nether portal alignment, but I don't think I'm going to get to that for a little while. simply because I don't really need it right now. I don't need to do a whole lot of traveling. Pretty much just stay in my area unless I'm hanging out with the other guys. Yeah, some cactus, cool. But so outside of the podcast that I was on, just real life stuff, pretty basic. Still going to work, still have an erratic schedule. While I was just chilling in the past couple days, I ended up watching the VMA Awards. And for those of you that keep up with Hollywood and stuff, the VMA Awards are usually pretty interesting. They always have some pretty good performances by the latest and greatest, and some of the biggest videos that are out, which, you know, I don't watch much music videos anymore. When I was younger, I did all the time, almost because I don't really watch TV, and the music that I keep up with isn't really mainstream. Well, it's mainstream, but not mainstream as in the teeny bopper type of stuff. My daughter's into all that stuff because she's at that age. She's, you know, coming into teenage years, so she's actually going to turn 13 in a little bit less than 2 weeks, so she's pretty excited about that. I'm not. I hate little boys. Not you guys, but any little boys that like my little girl, I hate them. I want to kill them. Not really, but y'all know what I mean. I always tell her that if I see any little boys in my yard, I'm going to shoot them. She knows I'm just playing, but in all honesty, I might just shoot them. No. All joking aside, though, it is some pretty scary stuff having someone you love like that go into a vulnerable stage of their life. It's scary, but that's the journeys of, I guess, being a dad. I guess that's what I am now. I used to not be, but I take that title rightfully, you know. I act like one most of the time, at least. I'm a cool dad, you know. I play Minecraft and stuff, but other than that, speaking of daughters going into their prime, I was shocked because, like I said, I never really keep up with that stuff. I was shocked and mortified by what happened to Miley Cyrus, old Hannah Montana. She has gone straight off the crazy train, y'all. She is 100% certified ghetto slut material. I don't even know how to explain her performance on the VMAs. It was like, yeah, I don't see drunk people my age acting like that in public, much less in front of a bajillion people that were watching the VMAs. First of all, her haircut is terrible. She's got this almost like, I don't know, it's almost like she's got a haircut like a boy or a punk rocker. I don't know. She's always sticking her tongue out and making these little signs. You baby demon, get off me, Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana is a baby zombie. Everything makes sense now. No, but seriously, she just she went berserk, y'all. Like she just went nuts. And I was telling the guys that in the Hypermine chat, I was like, man, Hannah Montana or Miley Cyrus or whatever the heck her name is, she went crazy. Like, I remember this cute little girl with Billy Ray Cyrus, like the country singer, just like talking and doing stuff with her friends, and it was a little show. It was almost like almost felt like what's the old the Olsen twins all over again, except so much worse. This chick was she was balls to the wall, man. She was crazy. But I think actually I want to say it was, I forget the guy's name, Robin Thicke. I think that's what they call him. I thought it was they said Robin. I said, I don't know who y'all talking about. Well, that guy she was grinding on stage. Oh, why does he have a name like Robin? I thought that was a little weird. You know, the only male Robin I know is Batman's sidekick. But she grinded all over him, like, and I don't know if his wife got mad, but I know he wasn't too happy. He said that wasn't rehearsed or something, which I know you got to improv a little bit and showboat for the public, but I think it was still a little bit inappropriate. And then she had a flesh-colored bikini that was almost like, I mean, I'll just call it like I see it. She ain't got no kind of body to be flaunting. She looks like a beanpole, like she's made like a dude. She really is, you know. I thought that was freaking hilarious that she thought she was cute or attractive in that getup. If the sun doesn't come out soon, I am gonna have problems with this sword. The zombies are crazy. Last night I was working a little bit and the zombies are just like terrorizing me the whole time. What are we looking at like on sand? Pretty good. I need to get a little furnace set up with hoppers too so I can kind of automate this. I'm starting to learn a little bit about redstone. I think I had mentioned that to y'all before, and I think a pretty easy way without getting into too much technical stuff to automate this is just set a chest with some hoppers underneath it and put them against the furnace and just kind of let the furnaces do the work, and they can drop into hoppers themselves, and those hoppers will fill up another chest, and I think that's it. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I'm not no pro at this, but I gotta learn it because waiting for sand AFK is not exactly my idea of a good time. The other day, speaking of AFK, the other day it was so funny. All I felt bad. I log on and Slip's on, and he said, "What's up?" And that was about the only thing that I heard from him. Slip's schedule's kind of like mine. He works like a crazy person. So he was taking some time in the morning to grind up some levels at Woolly Creeper's Skelly Farm, and basically he just gets behind a little set of blocks and just AFKs, so nothing spawns on him and kills him. And I didn't even see his nameplate. I just strolled into the Nether Hub and I happened upon the skeleton farm, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Let me I needed some bones, I think, for my wheat to breed my cows, or breed Benito's cows actually." And I just ran in there and I saw the skeletons, so I grabbed the heal potion, splash potion, I threw it at the skeletons and killed them all, and got some levels and some bones. And I didn't even realize that all the chests were already stocked up with bones and stuff. I could have just grabbed them. But I see in the chat he said, I was like, "Oh no, don't tell me you were actually waiting for those." He said, "Yeah." And I didn't even think about it, you know, they were already spawned and stuff, but I thought it was so bad. I just happened to have I had enough levels already on me, plus the levels I had just gotten to fix the pick that he needed fixing, or the helmet that he needed fixing. I forgot what I actually fixed, but it worked out in the end, but I felt so darn bad. Oh man. Alright, so how are we looking on sand here? We've got quite a bit. That's probably enough to make all of the glass that I really need to make. Let me finish off this row just so it could be semi squared off. I hate just looking like you just pilfered through an area and got all its goods and just got the heck out of Dodge. Alright, I think I am good with that. Let's go pick out a spot. We're not going to do much building today. Sorry about that, you guys. Let's go pick out a spot that the tree farm can go. And I don't want to make it too big. I simply want a place that I can just plant some stuff and let some water catch it and not mess up the surrounding greenery, because there's a lot of greenery. Plus, I don't want to have to go to a winter biome every time I want spruce, and my next few builds I'd like to have, well, not the tree farm itself, but the next few builds I'd like to have some spruce involved in it. I think I want to do some medieval type stuff. Mostly things like an archery range I want to do. I want to do a little village. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with that village, but I'd like to do some stuff with villagers. Maybe some stuff like I used to do on the previous seasons of Cobblestone Chronicles to get a little bit of a storyline involved. You know, who knows? But it's gonna be cool. I think we had some glitches with clay in the last couple days, and my clay doesn't have seemed to suffer for it. I don't know why, but Ep5 and Armitage had some clay problems. So like all their hardened clay had disappeared. I don't know what the deal with that is, but see, this was the little dock that I had set up. Ideally, I might even do an underwater dock. I'm not sure. I love the underwater dock concept. I love working on them. I love making them. I had so much fun with my underwater dock from Cobblestone Chronicles Season 1. And I might just do that again. Okay. Nobody's on the server right now. Can I sleep? That would be pretty cool, just to get rid of the rain so it isn't so darn gloomy. Let's do that. So yeah, I'm very interested in what you guys think about the whole VMAs thing. No, can't sleep at night. So leave me a comment about it. Tell me what you think. Tell me if I'm just being old-fashioned, or if I'm just, or if I'm speaking truth. It's all over the radio around here too. I guess that's what the little radio stations do. But all right. So for the tree form, I'm thinking that it should be a little bit ways from the storage facility, and I can use a little cart system back and forth to load maybe some of the chests there. I don't know. There's just a few things that I'm thinking about. This wouldn't be too hard to clear out, I don't think. This looks relatively simple. I think we're gonna use this section right here. What I'll need to do, my axe looks pretty sharp. Let's go ahead and section off this part here. I think that's what we'll do. Actually, I have all this sand on me. Now that I picked this out, why don't I just put this, let's put a few torches down just to kind of mark out what I'm thinking. I'll put a few torches down, and that'll be good. I need to cook this sand up. That way I have the glass ready to go for when I actually decide to build this thing. I'm gonna do a little bit of clearing here. It's probably gonna be about yay big. It's not gonna be much bigger than that. That's a pretty big size for the tree form that I need. You can condense that stuff quite a bit because they grow so close to one another. But it'll be good. Alright. Let's see if we can get this hopper deal online, so I can at least make it a productive episode. I'll kind of have to figure it out on camera, so I hope you guys don't mind that. But I think that would be a good second floor deal thing for my storage area. So let's take this down and this down. Oh man, I got bricks and all kind of stuff in there. Let's see. I need to put away junk. Put away junk. I don't need that dirt. Will the wood fit anywhere? Maybe? Yes. Okay, and put away this smooth stone too. Alright. Let me see what I can put away here. Nothing there. I'll put away these bricks, this cobble, this... Oh well, actually let me take some coal with me. And I'll actually take some cobble with me as well so that I can do the furnace setup. Make some more furnaces. Don't tell me I'm out of cobblestone. You know, I dumped a lot off at Slipgators because I had quite a bit on me, and I specifically remember going to farm that stuff. I can't believe I dumped all my cobble. I know where some... Oh look, a stack of 64, perfect. That's enough for like what, 8 furnaces? Let me see if I got it in my mailbox. I do have some in my mailbox. Fantastic. Okay, yeah, we got enough to work with. Let's head to the storage area, and the top will be my furnace area for now. We'll eventually have a forge, but that's gonna be a whole nother build. Y'all know how I do. Let's do upstairs. Okay, so I had just put some chests here because I didn't know how much storage I would need, even though I didn't finish moving anything yet. Alright, let us take, if we do, I didn't take any wood with me. We don't need wood though, we can just take these down. Let's take down a few of these. The item frames just stay? Oh no, it was lag. Pardon me, lag. Alright, so let's see how this is gonna work. I even forgot how to make hoppers. So the first thing we'll need is a crafting bench, which I have some of those downstairs. And let's just do a bunch of furnaces right quick. 8, altogether 10 furnaces, that'll work. So I want to do a chest. Actually, I want to do a chest, and then I'll do a hopper, and then I think that fits correctly. Maybe not. Let's put down, let's do this first. Let's do a chest one higher than that. Let's do a chest like that, and let's do a furnace underneath, and let's test the concept. And if I do a hopper right there, it feeds, it's like it feeds into the wall. I don't know if that's ideal. Maybe for those of you that know what I'm doing, you're probably struggling just seeing it. Okay, we ideally want a double chest underneath it so it can feed to it, and we'll put a hopper on top of that, and then we'll put a furnace on top of that, and then we'll put a chest on top of that. Is that what I want to do? Go tell me if I'm being retarded now. Sometimes I wish that's why I would live stream, because you guys could tell me. And now I need a hopper on top of that, I believe. Let me go get some resources right quick, you guys, and build another set of hoppers. I'll be right back. You guys, I just opened up a bunch of logs that I had in that mailbox, and took some iron from the iron farm that was at spawn, and I made a set of hoppers. So I'm thinking that we should do more furnaces right here. First I want to test this concept. God dog it, I don't even know if it's gonna work yet. And I know I could just look it up, but I just want to try it. Okay, so furnace, and then chest right on top. Oh no. Chest right on top. Okay, so if I got coal in this puppy, and I put a piece of sand, let's put a piece of sand, let's just put a stack. Okay, so it feeds, and it's feeding into the hopper, and it's feeding into the furnace. Now what we need to do is see if it actually puts glass in the hopper and feeds it into the chest. It does! So it's right. I can't believe my first piece of redstone logic. Okay, so this chest feeds into, this chest will fill with glass, and what we need to do is we need to put more furnaces and kind of set this up to where it all feeds that one hopper. And one more. See, this is my style of learning. I really like learning like this. Okay, so if we put a hopper there, it's gonna feed. What about, why doesn't it, if I place a hopper against that? Ah, that's what's up. Okay, so let's do this. If you shift click on the hopper itself, it feeds it all the way down. So let's just try something right quick. Let's put a piece of wood in here and a piece of sand, and that is going to turn to glass, which should get filtered into this hopper. Let's see if it does it. Yep, it sure does. Let's wait for it here. Or did it already feed all the way down? 11. It's gonna be hard for me to tell It definitely feeds though. Yeah, it's working because it's not in any of these. I guess it just transports faster than I thought it possibly would. Okay, so now we're going to need chests and hoppers all along here. So I'm going to need a few more hoppers, I believe. But honestly, that's a pretty decent setup. If I put hoppers connected to one another all over here and kill this chest, then what will happen is I could just use one chest to feed it all. And let's see right here, I have how many? Oh, there's plenty of slots in the double chest. Let's go run and get some more iron right quick. We have plenty of iron back there, and we also have plenty enough chests, I believe, to just salvage and make into that setup right quick. And that'll be good. I'll be able to smelt some serious glass like that. I'm gonna grab some coal while I'm here too. Pretty much all of my coal. When the tree farm's online, we'll be able to do some cool stuff with charcoal as well. Okay, so I got all my coal up. Let's do iron now. I could put one of these shovels away for a rainy day. And this wood too. Okay, so the iron's good. We've got stuff to make. Let's use the spruce for now. And let's do some chests. Let's do some chests here. That should be enough hoppers to go. Let's put this spruce back up and let's make a few hoppers. There we go. Alright, what is that, 11 hoppers? That looks fine to me. Jump right back. I see you, skeleton, around the corner with that hat. Alright. Back safe and sound. Alright. So, let's do these hoppers placed like so. Oh, they won't go down like that, huh? Alright. Let's see what we're gonna have to do now. Let's see, if all of these hoppers... No, we can't do that. That is incorrect. What we'll need to do is place hoppers... I don't really know how to figure this out. If we want hoppers to hit all along here, and we want one chest to be able to feed all of them, is what we need to do. I don't know the correct way to do this, but we will need... It needs to feed the whole line. I don't particularly know how to do this, you guys. What I guess I'll do for now is just place hoppers above all of them. Oh, and there won't be any chests to feed that one, you know, each one, but I think it'll work. And you guys can tell me in the comments how this can be optimized. Because technically what I'd like is one chest to feed this entire network of hoppers. And to be able to furnace all this. That way I can just dump all my sand in one chest and have it go. So right now what I'm going to do is just feed these guys individual. We'll do some sand. Just like this. I don't know if I'm going to even need this much. This might even be overkill. But yeah, it is overkill. Let's go grab one of these stacks and put in this last one. And I believe all that's burnt too. Okay. So let's take half of that. And we'll do half, because that's plenty to burn. Plenty to burn. It's actually more than plenty. Very good. That's plenty. Ideally, I'd like to be able to feed all of these coal too, but I don't know the best way to do that. All I know is my sand is a cooking. So when we come back next time, I'll have plenty enough glass to be able to start on my little project. I'll need to get some more cobblestone too. So, but yeah, we already producing glass, so that's a good little setup for now. Like I said, it should probably be able to be optimized. I'm hoping you guys can share some info in the comments with me on how to do this. And we're gonna call that an episode, you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, this is Zul'jin signing off. Have a good one.